up? What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
What's poppin'? It's your girl J Money, the soul pleaser. And we got this guy back again.
For part 2.
For part 2.
Hey, part 1 was wild. Part 1 was wild.
A little bit.
Well, it ended wild. The beginning was okay. But then they started to skyrocket at the end. But we had to end it because we got lives. You know? But anyway, and plus other reasons. But anyway, welcome back, bro. How you been since the last time 2 days ago?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just ready to get back into it, you know?
Go ahead.
Where did we left off on? Girls should know how to cook.
Women in cooking. That?
Yep.
Yep. I think you said no, right? You would know, right?
I do know. I feel like if you don't want to cook, or if you don't want to learn to cook, if you don't have the desire to cook, then that's not something that you just particularly have to take on, or you can pick up in other aspects or lead in other aspects of the relationship. I don't think cooking just automatically has to be your role.
So my question is, do you as a woman expect the man to provide for you? Like if we take it back to when men were hunting, you know what I'm saying, and we go and we catch that fish, you know, and we bring it back to you. Are you gonna scale it, or are you gonna say we need to scale the fish and fillet it and cook it too? How we gonna eat?
I'm gonna say if he didn't cook that fish himself, he better go hire somebody else to cook that fish for us.
Okay, all right.
So what is your role after that in the fish preparation?
What is my role?
See this? Okay,
Nothing.
I see where we're going wrong at, because the thing is, when we say role, it's a red flag. Okay, so what is your? Do I say duty? What do you do in this analogy that he just made? What do you do for that kind of situation when it comes to the man go get the fish? What do? You don't cook it. Do you call the place who gonna make it?
Yeah.
I call Cap.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him going and catch the fish and coming home and cooking it as well?
So where's your part?
What are you gonna do?
Eat.
And nothing else? What else are you providing to the relationship?
I can pour your drink for you. I can set the table. You know, I may can even help you get the ingredients together that you need. But to actually cook it, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong for a man to cook that fish.
So you want to do the hunt?
Go get the fish.
So you want to hunt?
I'll go get the fish for you.
Okay, so you want to hunt?
And so
I'm good with that though.
So here's the thing. So all we're saying is, it has to be even. If you want something, you got to give something on both sides. And here's the thing: it's nothing wrong with you going to, if you want to go get the fish. That's y'all agreement in y'all relationship. Cool. It's also, if a woman doesn't want to cook, that's her decision, 100%. But if she's with somebody who has who looks for that in a woman, then that woman has to make a decision. And that man has to make a decision. Mm-hmm. Do I want to be with this person because obviously she ain't go cook? Or do I want to be with this dude because obviously he ain't no hunter. He ain't go provide. He ain't no provider. He
Absolutely.
Ain't other things, but so it's all about his choice. Yes, things are not the same where when it comes to women stay in the kitchen. Yeah, some people still think like that, 100%. But I mean, it comes to what's y'all agreement in your relationship, but you can't just not want to compromise with anything.
So let's finish the analogy. So you saying you okay with providing? I think that's dope. If you want to provide and you want your man, or in this situation, me, to stay at home while you go provide, and you bring the check and you want me to cook, I'm down for that. But that's what we talking about. Like providing back then, was going and hunting, you know what I'm saying? Bringing it back home so you can chop it up for the little ones and the family. Right now, providing is taking your ass to work. Mm-hmm. And if you want to do that and you want me to be the stay-at-home husband and the cook, what you bring
Nobody
back
has to
for
stay
you to pay
home.
for the groceries.
I can go to work and you can go to work and I can go get the groceries as well if you want to cook them.
Okay, all right.
Come on now.
See, I mean, I guess that's what we're trying
But
to
y'all
get.
don't like an independent woman. I
See,
forgot
now
that.
you now
I never
you're throwing
said
it
that.
out. And we just talked about this last episode. You said you just throw stuff in.
I
for no
forgot
reason.
that. Ain't that what y'all said?
I never
last?
said
Nah,
that.
because if anybody who agree with that can clearly go back to the last episode and clearly hear what we said. That was the autobiography of J Money. she was the hermit on the podcast last time.
All right, I'm just playing.
But now all I'm saying is, like I said, if y'all have an agreement that look, I don't know how to cook, and maybe he the cook, and it's relationships like that. The dude just the better cook. He just cook.
It's plenty of men chefs that like to, take on that role in the family. My grandfather used to cook all the time. He was the cook of the family. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But like I'm saying, like, so that mean you inherited some of that cooking juice. So that mean
I didn't inherit nothing because my grandma.
But now I'm real. Like I get it. I like I said, I understand it. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, you if that man wants that thing, you got to make the decision to stay in that or no.
I'm just asking for contribution. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And that makes more sense. Asking for contribution.
And there's always could be a balance in that as well.
So you gonna cook?
No, I'm gonna go buy the groceries. I don't have a problem with that.
So we talked about what a woman wants last time, and then what a man wants. So I got some things that I looked up. Right, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna just pick a random 5. You call it cap or fact?
Okay.
A woman. Let me see. I can go back to it. A woman. I ain't gonna do that one.
No, don't hold back. Do it.
Okay, let's start with this. A woman wants a man who wears his confidence. Do you want? Let me explain it a little bit better.
It's fact or cap.
Fact or cap?
Okay.
Do you want a man who, behind closed doors, you see what kind of person he is? I mean, he's the most fragile, sensitive. He's not really confident behind doors. When he gets in front of it, when he goes at the door, do you want him to portray somebody that he's not good? Or do you want him to, have this image of toughness? Or do you want him to show it in public?
What?
It's on you.
It's on you.
It's on you right now.
Oh, okay. I know if we was doing vice. I think that's cap. Like, I don't never want you to be somebody that you're not. Like, I want you to be yourself full-heartedly behind closed doors and, well, this is just me personally, and outside. But at the same time, it's like we're into, manifesting things, I guess you can say. So if you're walking out with confidence, if you're being this confidence person outside, maybe that will help you to be it on the inside as well. Maybe that'll help you actually be that person in the long run. So it just depends on the situation.
Do you think it's such thing as too much attention that you can give some? Let's start with women. That you can give, that your man can give you.
Cat. No.
So do you? And why is that?
Wait.
See, he just called cap. You didn't even fully digest the question. Like, all right. So when it comes to attention, certain women crave a lot of attention, a lot of affection, a lot of, I need you to pay attention to me. I am your only friend. Do you subscribe to the I am your only friend mentality? I am the only friend you should have.
Yes, I'm your best friend. So it's just like,
not what I
no,
asked.
only
That's
friend.
Not exactly.
Only friend.
Yeah, we can't.
She evading the question.
It's not what I asked.
No, I got you though. Do we think like some attention? Okay, let me break it down for you guys. So women are women, right? So sometimes we're going to want a lot of attention, and sometimes we may want to be a little bit to ourselves. But when we're in a relationship, as partnership, you guys can try to fill off our vibe. You should know when, okay, she gonna need a little bit more attention right now, or let me back off a little bit if y'all are in a relationship. And I feel like that can be the same for women as well. Y'all need to learn each other, and I'm pretty sure in the long run, y'all gonna know, okay, how's she feeling right now? How he feeling right now? Do I want to give him a lot of attention? Do she need a lot of attention? Because women is not always gonna want a lot of attention.
Yeah, that's cute, but that ain't what I asked.
You said
no. I said, do you subscribe to the "I am your only friend" mentality? Like
that wasn't the first question, though.
Okay, well let's ask this question: do you subscribe to the "I am your only friend"? Like, because a lot of women believe in that. Like, you don't need any other girlfriends. You don't need any other dude friend. I am all you need. Everything that you need is in me.
Okay, to be honest, not even playing. I really don't think that's true, of course. Like, you, of course, can have other friends. You can have other friends that are girls, because I'm pretty sure there was people before me. So when you get into a relationship, I don't really expect you to just drop your friends. But I do believe in people hanging out with their friends too much and not enough with their girlfriends. I think you guys really need to learn how to find that balance.
It's understandable.
What you think, bro? Do you think do you subscribe to the "I'm your only friend" when it comes to your significant other, or
Nah, not at all. I never really been like that. Like she said, it's people before you. You know what I'm saying? Your day ones that been there. I don't subscribe to like leaving them and dropping them off for somebody.
But what about like afterwards? Like, cause you don't stop meeting new people.
I think if you have your boundaries set, you know what I'm saying? That's where they come into play.
And that's where communication comes into play too. Like, just because you see this person meeting somebody that might be the opposite sex doesn't automatically mean they're automatically flirting with each other or they want each other. They could be talking about business. You don't know, but you just going straight to what it looked like or listening to what other people think instead of just asking your partner, what's going on with this? Who is this new person that's been texting or coming around, or who you been going to, hang out with? Because, if that is becoming your friend, y'all going to spend some time with each other. Communication. Yeah,
that's where, your trust, your honesty, checking your insecurities and your jealousy, all that come into play, But it starts with communication.
So has there ever been a situation where you've gotten jealous of your partner talking to the opposite sex and becoming friends with the opposite sex?
Me personally, yeah, but also during that point, I knew I wasn't in a great place in my relationship, so it was a little bit worse, But if I was in a good place, and I knew I had nothing to worry about, I knew, we were good. No, I don't have a problem with that. But that's why I got beside myself, because I knew. You know how your relationship going. You know. Nobody else might know, or somebody else might know, but you know at the end of the day where you stand, how it's going. So that's how I feel about that.
What about you?
Now, what about you? What's going to you?
What about you? Because you've been doing all this talking, talking, but you not answering the question.
No, honestly, bro, because my mentality was, somebody told me a long time ago, I can sit here and give myself anxiety about what you could be doing, or I can just chill and if something does happen, I deal with it accordingly. But I'm not going to sit here and be wondering what you could be doing, even if it is the opposite sex. So I developed that mindset. When I was younger, of course, but I really didn't care then. It was just because she cared. So it's like, you mad at it, so I'm going to be mad at it.
Nowadays, it don't even got to be the opposite sex. I'm just playing.
Because with me, I've always been the type to, I grew up with, a house full of girls, bro. It was just, so it's when it comes to, I have a lot of girl friends and I have dude friends. Yeah. It's not really anything going on. It's just, bro, if I call Jared, I'd be like, fool, what you doing? It's just regular conversation to the point where it's just I be calling my nick, but what you doing, bro? So it's just, I don't know. I've never been that type, especially since I've been over the past 10 years. It's just it is what it is, bro. Jay, what? The question? What you mean? What?
What's the question?
See that we talking about right now? Have you ever gotten jealous that your significant other had other friends of the opposite sex?
I'm never jealous.
Cap.
All right, I'm just cap. Okay, I have gotten jealous before, but the difference between me is I know how to really just turn that off. I might think something in that split second, and I might even talk to you about it. Hey, you don't need to be on the phone with this person till 3:00 in the morning like this. Crazy. So I might even talk to you about it. But after that, I'm good. It's not going to be an ongoing thing. Once I have understanding about it, I'm not going to keep hounding you about it. I'm not going to keep rolling my eyes or getting jealous because you're with that person. So I know how to turn it off.
So when you say turn it off, you mean like,
Get over
control and turn off that emotion is what you're saying, like, and not shut down.
Absolutely.
Okay. I gotta make it clear.
That brings us to our next topic. We also wanted to talk about, do guys like women to shoot their shot?
Absolutely.
Shoot their shot.
Absolutely.
We need a little stroke of ego too. We need a little stroke of ego. Like, the thing about it, I mean, it's some dudes don't, but it's like when you feel like, how y'all get approached, but y'all get approached so many wrong ways over the years to the point where it's like, even if y'all get approached the right way, sometime it's like, bro, I'm over it, which understandable. But like I said, when dudes get approached, it's just like, I mean, the dude be feeling himself, bro. He might not act like it, but at the same time, you be feeling yourself a little bit.
Okay, so how do you guys like?
Yeah. So on my end, I said absolutely. It's mainly because like I'm a natural introvert, so like I'm super protective of my energy, even more protective. So I don't like to give out all that energy, like shooting all these shots at like different women. Like it's just a lot for me. So that's why I'm more naturally inclined to like a woman to come and shoot her shot. It also depends on like how you do it. Like, you don't need to be like overly aggressive and
how
sloppy.
do you guys like women to shoot their shot? What do you like them to say or do?
I just really, it doesn't matter as long as it's not too much for me. Like, you don't need to do the most, like climbing over everybody to do it. I don't need. You need to be a little bit smooth. You need to have a little bit of game, which women, y'all think y'all got game. Some of y'all do. You need to have a little bit of game when you do it, and I'm good as long as it's smooth. It's a smooth transition and it's not sloppy and too much.
I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I like the put me on thing. Like if I know their friend, I like to tell my friend if they know them. Like, see what's up,
man. Yourself.
So you don't approach. That's what you're saying. You
basically because she's shaking, so it's like, put me on. Bro. It's the easy one. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
I ain't never scared.
Your friend know I'm talking for you.
I'll do it. I ain't never scared. Okay. If I'm in my right element, I'll shoot my shot. Not right now. But I'm just saying. But in general, I would. But, it's cool. Like, so you can find out what they think of you. Before you really actually do it. That's
true. But now somebody you can find out what they think of you, but a person that you asking to go over there for you also knows too. So what if it's embarrassing, bro?
I mean, I'm not gonna ask anybody. Like, if that's my friend, like I trust her. Like, that's my sis. So it's like, I don't care if he say no. She gonna be straight up with me. I'm like, okay, on to the next. Like, I don't never trip about that type of stuff.
So what if you out and you at a bar and it's a guy you want to talk to? Would you use like his friend as a medium? Would you talk to his friend?
I probably talk to him. I would probably talk to him myself, but we at like a bar setting. I ain't gonna cap.
Some people like to do that. Some people do that.
Right. Jay is first of all, Jay is not gonna say anything.
I'm not.
Jay is gonna sit there and
I'm with you.
Throw her little funny jokes at the other person she's with, but she's not gonna say nothing to that person, bro. She is the shyest thing on this earth. Do not get on this podcast and start capping, bro.
I'm not.
After somebody gets to know you.
The drinks flowing.
Exactly. Then you might get a little bold, but that's if they're just flowing. You feeling good that night. Other than that, bro, you gonna be in this shit. No, Tay, don't do that. No. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna tell him. No, bro, you are scary, bro.
And I feel like most women like that, so I'm glad you said that and you busted it out because I think most women are passive by nature, so most women gonna act like that.
She would sit there and do that. And
exactly.
Cute, so he can see.
Yeah.
So he can see what I got going on. Other than, bro, don't let
stick a leg out.
Nobody cap on this podcast. Bro.
Come on now. 9 times out of 10, he already saw me. So
let's talk about. I want to fall into a new subject. I want to talk about non-negotiables. So non-negotiables, for those who aren't familiar, non-negotiables are just things that some stuff you can deal with in a relationship, but other things is like I can't rock with it. Period. If it does happen, if I ever meet the situation, I gotta go. What are y'all's non-negotiables?
You don't know. I know. Let me give you my top 2 to start with. Number 1, communication. At this age, as an adult, you need to know how to communicate. It don't always have to be effectively, but I need to see you trying.
100%.
you can perfect it later, but I need to know you're trying, because I'll I'll leave. I'll disappear if I see you not trying to communicate, or you want me to read your mind.
So is that in the talking stage or relationship stage?
It's both. It's both.
It's
both.
Over the life of the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's when I first
meet you. So
you
can kind of tell, because like if you're in a talking stage and they kind of boring, through texting or even in person, they not really just communicating. So yeah.
But it's not even a boring thing. It's more so like so many situations, so many discussions turn into arguments strictly because you just can't communicate how you feel about something. If you need to take a break to, get your thoughts together, okay, cool. It took me a while to get that part, but okay, cool. Because I'm the type that, like, if it happened, let's address it now, because I don't want to talk about this later. Like, let's deal with it now.
For sure.
And then it's like, it give me more time to think, and I'm going to get more frustrated. Right. When something ain't going right. So it's like, but I had to sit back because my girl's the opposite way. Like, let me step away, because I'm going to say something I don't mean. And it took me a while to get used to that. But we talking about communicating to a point where it's like, even if we made plans to do something and you can no longer do it and you don't say anything. If something is bothering you and I'm asking you what's wrong and you're not talking.
Wait, say that first one again with the plans, because I think that grinds my gears.
If we made plans and then you decide to change your mind about something, just let me know. Like, because sometimes it may not be that big of a deal.
And then, like, when the time comes and y'all not doing nothing to prepare for that plan, is like, so are we still going?
Yeah, it's just,
I gotta do this. Why you ain't say that?
And I don't know if you mean it, bro, but it's like I said, I take communication. Like, it gotta be communication in all forms, bro. Like, it has to be. I swear, it make everything, because even if it's something that the other person doesn't want to hear, it's like, it just communicate to me that either your mind changed or you feel some type of way about something. Do not let something build up. Because sometimes, like, I'm good at reading people. Yeah, I'm good at this, but sometimes I have a million things going on, and I may see it.
Right.
But, like, just let me know. I need this addressed now. I need this. Like, bro, just, it boils down to communication. Communication can destroy it can poison the most perfect relationship.
For sure. So yeah, that's my number one. My number two, non-negotiable, is that you be open-minded. I gotta be with somebody who's open-minded. What that mainly means is that, you're open mentally and receptive to new ideas, new perspectives that aren't yours, and everything else that comes in living or with living. You have to be open-minded for me, because I've dealt with people who aren't, and I know where that takes you. If you set your boundaries, I don't think there's really a problem with being open-minded. You're able to, listen to other views and ideas. And they don't really affect your core values. But if you're not open-minded, if you're not one of those people, you're not even gonna listen. You're just gonna shut down. I can't be with anybody like that. That's non-negotiable.
Yeah, I get that.
Life is dynamic. It's always changing. You gotta be able to change too.
Get with the time
and listen.
What about you, Jay? Non-negotiable. Something I'm just not rocking with it ever.
Y'all really took what I was.
You can say the same thing if it's yours.
I was like, communication definitely, which I need to work on too as well. So I do need to work on that. But I like how y'all said communication. I like how he said about being open-minded to different things. Like, just because you don't like doing it, maybe try to do it, with your partner, because you never know, y'all might end up having a good time. Or if you didn't really like doing it, and that partner can tell, okay, she's not gonna actually do it again, but at least try the first time to do something.
For sure.
I love that.
I understand. I would say my non-negotiables is like, one, communication, and two, no drive. No drive.
Yeah, that's a big
drive.
Y'all putting ideas in my head.
That's a big win.
Yeah, you don't have. I'm not saying you have to want to be a famous celebrity, or you have to want to be I'm not even saying you have to be the top CEO of the company, but it's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Like, what do you? I'm not saying you have to own your own business, but I'm like, what do you want? Like, show, like, what do you? Because what's gonna happen is, if you don't want anything, and then I know what kind of person I am, we're gonna keep clashing because you don't simply understand the mindset that I have.
Yeah.
So it's like it has to be equally yoked, and it like, if you can't just be this person that you can't, especially this early in our lives, but we are not old. Like,
Not at all.
You cannot be settled already in life, and you're right behind me. I don't know why you talking. Why you act like you're 19 or something? Fam, you right behind me. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm whatever age people think I am, because I always get.
Well, now they tell you something you want to hear. Don't be getting mad. Well, all I'm saying is, you just gotta want something, bro. Like, you can't be sitting here like content with life and just working somewhere. And I'm not, and this not, anybody that work at McDonald's or anything like that. But it's like, if you there and you're not trying to make anything happen, that's the issue. But if you're there because you have to be, I'm trying to pay these bills, I'm trying to do this, I get it. But it just has to be some kind of effort there, bro. Like, you don't have to have $1 million right now. I don't have $1 million right now. We trapping at the house on the podcast too, but 100%. So you gotta do what you gotta do until you get where you're trying to get. But there has to be some kind of effort there. Like, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes in. No effort, no drive, no nothing. I can't do it. You gotta roll. I gotta roll. Somebody gotta roll.
I agree. Y'all both gotta be out here hustling. But so for these last 5 minutes, we're gonna get into questions that Gabe asked the viewers that he wanted me to ask you guys, so we can get those in for you guys. Not even talking in the mic.
So my main question was what was my main question? My main question was what it was a decent amount. Somebody was playing.
We just gonna pick some.
But it was what have women always? I want to know something that women always wanted to ask men. So I'm gonna abbreviate. I'm gonna do her initials. AV said it wasn't really a question. It was like, well, I guess it was. She said, "Why are y'all like this? Why are we like what?
Exactly.
Why are we like what?
Y'all know what we talking about.
I don't. Like the women know. Y'all know. We don't know because we different.
Hey, that's where communication comes in.
Exactly.
Explain what you mean.
Y'all hard-headed.
Nah, see, that's subjective. That's what you thinking. She could be thinking something else.
Exactly.
She's thinking the same thing.
She could be going through something. I'm gonna make sure I get her a hug, but she could be going through something. I don't know what that means.
If you're watching the podcast, comment below what you mean.
So another one was, how soon is too soon for him to ask me to pay his rent / car note? My answer is there's not an answer to that. It's never too soon. Yeah. As soon as y'all meet, if you want to do that, if he asks you, you need to put the stacks down. You need to drop your card. You know what I'm saying? What you feel about that? What you feel? Hey, if you got it, you got it. Jay, you ain't finna pay no car notes. What you mean?
That's so cool and all. But if we first meet, that's gonna kind of like not make me look the other way, but make me feel some type of way about you. If you really asking me for money off rip the first time we meet, and you gotta know a woman is gonna feel like that. You gotta know. So for you to go ahead and ask me that while we first talking or meet, that's crazy. Now, if we in a relationship, we've been talking, at this point we became friends as well as, partners in this thing or whatever we got going on. And if you really down and out and you need it, I don't mind doing that. Or, I'm in a relationship, so 1 month I may just surprise you and pay it for you, or I may pay that rent for you. Like, it's nothing wrong with doing it every now and then for the person that you care for, or if they really need it.
So you saying it's okay if y'all exclusively in a relationship, but before
y'all don't even gotta be exclusively. I mean, like I said, like if y'all been talking for some time, but y'all not really at that relationship point yet, but y'all getting there, or y'all been knowing each other for some time and y'all friends at this point, then it's okay. But if I just meet you, let's say, where did I meet you? At the bookstore on campus, and we talking the next day, and you like, dang, I really need help with this. And I'm like, crazy. Like, I'm not doing that for you. Like, you don't know nobody else that's closer to you that you could ask for the money for. That's crazy.
I respect you for the answer.
I don't. No, I do. I mean, like, I think, was you about to say something?
Oh, you good.
No, I was just about to say, like, I mean, I agree 100%. I mean, I agree. I think that if you see questions like that is just subjective because y'all first met, but what's the situation?
True.
Yes, is you shouldn't. The grand scheme of things, I'm not about to pay for anybody's stuff I just met.
True.
But let's say we did something. We went out on a date and some things came up. Like somebody got hurt or somebody got it's situational where like something happened and I got it and I'm just you know what, I ain't tripping. Now if you make me feel some type of like
that's different.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's subjective. But if you make me feel like you getting over on me, that's different.
Yeah.
Because then you got to cut the whole thing out because I don't trust you no more. I'm not even gonna play this whole game where I'm gonna get over on you back. Like we're not even gonna do it. But so like I mean, it's like I said, but over the grand scheme of things, bro, it's no reason why a person should be asking. But to answer her question, how soon, it just depends on you, bro. Like it's if you want to give it because you got it, then you do it. If you don't want to do it and you got it, then you don't do it. Simple as that.
I'm with that. Got another pick?
Let's have Tay pick one.
We should do that
one. Okay. Well, you want to read it?
Why do y'all have a hard time being honest with us and yourselves?
Tay?
Man, I am a very honest person, and it gets me in trouble sometimes because I'm blunt in certain aspects. And if I don't, if it's the opposite with me. Like if I don't say anything, I'm going to be going crazy in the inside because I have to let you know because I don't like it, and if I don't like it, it's been pretty good times where, bro, I'm not gonna even. All I'm gonna say is my bluntness gets me in trouble sometimes because I'm gonna let you go, bro. I'm the opposite with that. I'm honest.
I'm with that. Like I'm overly honest. I'm on the other side of the spectrum. I will agree that men don't be honest and they be lying about 100%. About dumb things. I'm not really one.
It can be the simple stuff.
I agree with you.
And most of the time, let me put y'all on game. We already know the answer, so y'all really just be lying for no reason.
That's actually true. Look, I'm a honest man, but look, I'm around guys. They lie for no reason sometimes, and even I feel y'all pain because even I'm like, bro, why you lie about that? And they like to lie in front of women too. I don't think they lie in front of us, but they love to lie and cap in front of y'all.
It'd be for no reason.
Exactly, for no reason whatsoever. I've never been on that side of the spectrum, so I can't tell you why they do it. But I will agree that they do it, and they should be more honest with themselves and other people, especially if you don't have a legitimate reason to cap.
Because it's like if y'all lying about the small stuff when something big come up, how can I even tell if you lying or not?
Right.
But don't get it twisted because like I told y'all about 10 minutes ago, I hang around females and dudes. And y'all be capping for no reason also. But the thing about y'all would keep y'all's right here. It get to a few people other than that. Y'all get like nothing ever happened. Y'all are the perfect the actresses who are not on TV. Right, y'all.
I'm with that.
Y'all can sit here and act like nothing happened. Cause I'm telling you, I saw both sides. I see dudes and women. We ain't too much different.
That's true.
We are not too much different. Girl, I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna just keep that to my
They better at it.
100%. But bruh, we ain't too much different, bruh. If y'all sit a group of dudes and a group of women in a room for 24 hours and you play the game of who gonna count first, I wonder if you would be surprised.
Y'all want to do one more?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna let you pick the
side podcast.
I'm gonna let you pick the last one.
Nah, see, the side podcast. We ain't gonna cut off nothing. We ain't got no hours.
I think this is a good one. What are red flags that he's not truly interested, like he says?
Explain that.
So yeah, she's just asking, like how do you know, what do you look for to tell Like he's really not into you, even though he's telling you that he's
is. Oh, okay,
into
okay.
you. That's what she's saying. Should I go or Tay, you want to go?
I mean,
Or what would be something for you?
I occasionally hit you up. I mean, if it's one of those things, if you know why I'm here kind of energy when you see it. I mean, it's like it's more so it's
that is bad.
Now I'm talking about
it's
the
real.
past, eh? And it's like you said, like yeah, it's real. Like it's one of those things. If you know, I don't, you know when somebody interested. Like even with me and Nene, like it's just like, bro, we was talking like every day. Even though we weren't together, it was like an everyday conversation to the point where, and like you knew that if I did want a girl at that time that we weren't together, that's who it would be. Now everybody else, that's different. Like
that's a good next question, but I ain't even gonna ask it.
What?
I was gonna say, like, if someone is not talking to you every day, does that really mean they don't like you?
No,
not necessarily. But you can also ask the question. A lot of people don't ask the question. A lot of people just sit there and be like, "Hey, bro," like instead of just asking, like, "Yo, what are we doing?" And if you may get the answer that you want, you may not get the answer that you want. But I mean, it's like you could tell
at least you know
a person's interest level. Like, hey, I want to do this, and yeah, that other person may be busy, really busy, have a really busy schedule. But it goes back to communication. If I want a job that I'm trying to get, but I know I can't dedicate a certain amount of time, bro, you better believe I'm still letting my boss know that, hey, I'm interested in that job. Yeah. I just got this going on. So it's just like, it's one of those things, just communication.
I'm with that. I'd say also to add on mostly like actions. You know what I'm saying? Like they could talk a good game, but you know, are they walking the walk? Are they actually trying to do, you know, what you asking for or what y'all talked about? So it's about actions for me.
Oh, I thought.
I'm gonna watch how you move more than what you say to me, to be honest.
100%. And that's when we're picking up the whole see if you got any drive kind of thing. See if you got this. It's the dating part. So what about you? How do you let it do know you're not interested?
I don't even think y'all want me to answer that.
We listening.
I just stopped talking to him.
I was gonna guess that.
You ghost? Is that what you're saying? You ghost? Because that's not communication.
OJ, like,
okay.
Or, you know, sometimes I will let you know, like, hey, like, you know, I look at you more as a friend. Maybe we can just be more friends. Because, you know, ain't nothing wrong with being friends.
Not at all. As long as they can stay in that box. After you put them there.
Just communicate it. Exactly. That was my go-to. I ain't looking for no relationship. Yeah. I'm good. And I said that I said this to Nene. Like we had an agreement, like, I'm good. You good? Cool. Now we can be friends. And then things start to happen naturally.
Ooh.
No, we that's we good.
That's like, the tea.
That's one of the things. Things start to happen naturally. Like we didn't want it. We like fresh out of another relationship. I'm super good. You super good? Bet. It was on both ends agreement. Both communicated. One of us could have carried on without saying nothing. And just play with the other folks. Like but it boils down to communication though. Let's do one more though. That was all of them.
One more. Now I got up my phone again.
Right, little phone.
Little phone.
Open the cricket.
The 13 Pro Max, you better act like you know.
It's 12, then you talk to me.
Little flex.
What?
Okay, it's 11.
That is 11.
All right, last one. Why do men suck at consistent communication? Everyday text, too much to ask.
Oh, we was just talking about that.
We just covered that.
Well, we can go on the everyday text thing.
Yeah.
Specify that.
Yeah, and just like if you're busy or the other person is busy, let that person know, like, hey, I was busy today. Like before you go to bed, you can just shoot a quick text. Hey, I'm sorry I ain't talked to you all day. I've been busy, but I definitely will try to get up with you tomorrow or, you know, later on in the week when I'm more free.
But do you as a woman, do you expect the guy that you're dating, you expect him to text you every day?
Communicate something. Like if you're trying to get to know me, like if you're trying to keep me involved or if you're trying to actually, you know, be something with me, then yes, like it don't have to be a long text. We don't even have to text consistently a conversation. But like I said, that text before you go to bed, good night. I know I ain't talked to you all day, but I definitely will get up with you tomorrow. I've been busy. Point blank period. It takes 5 seconds.
That's interesting. Cause like for me, when I'm talking to somebody that I'm interested in, I have like a sort of like a every other day rule. Like I'm not gonna text them every day. I'm too
I kind of
busy.
feel you on that because you probably feel like you're doing too much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk to you every other day until like we get the chance to actually link up and hang out.
Yeah.
I pick up on.
But every other day, that's kind of like every day to me. Like you see what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you constantly keeping it up. Like now, if I ain't hear from you, it's been a whole week. That's crazy. But yeah, I feel you on that one.
Okay.
You can pick up on vibe though. Well, I'm not gonna speak for everybody because everybody don't know. Some people are just obnoxious.
No, I was about to say, yeah, like some people they expect you to text them every day. Like women, they like that extra attention. So like, if
they like that guy, they gonna want to hear from that guy.
That's what I'm saying. That guy,
if they don't really like you like that, they not even gonna care.
That guy and girl should know when to keep the conversation going like that. But I mean, we saying should, but it's not the case all the time. Right. But y'all got anything else to say? All right, and as always, thank y'all for tuning in to the Juice 901 episode. Bro, did you shout out your Instagram and stuff last time?
Hey, I did not. Y'all follow me on IG G_EE2. You can DM me if you need more relationship advice. I got you anytime, any day. You know where I be.
Period.
Yes, sir.
He getting booked out here. Hey. Therapist, he can help you with your problems.
Hey, I got you.
Who got the juice?
We got the juice.
Juice
901, Jack.
We out. Keep the peace.